All right, welcome in Capricorns to your February monthly tarot reading. This applies as usual to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorns. And if you're new, welcome in. Got a little surge of new subscribers, so thank you so much. I'm here for you guys. You know, obviously I'm passionate about readings and honing in into our intuition and the messages we're receiving. And, you know, my own intuitive gifts has really helped me expand, grow, bring in the, manifest amazing things in my life. So wanting to share that with you all. So just for you newbies, I do a monthly reading for each individual zodiac sign, so watch out for those. I usually post those usually at the very end of the month for the prior month, into the first week of that month. So, and I always start with the zodiac sign that the sun's in, so that'd be your birthday month. So for example, February, I started with Aquarius, and then I go through and end on Capricorn. So you guys are my last reading for the month, so thanks for your patience. But, you know, eventually you get around and you become the first person and get to the front. I always like to say for the people at the back end, though, like, by the time I get to you guys, I kind of get to see all the trends from the other readings and, you know, inform you guys of those trends. So I always think there's some advantages to being at the back for the monthly. And then I also do a general weekly reading for just like tapping into the collective energies. So look out for those as well. Once in a while, I do random videos that I feel intuitively guided to do, and as I have time. This is kind of my side gig, so it definitely takes a lot of time to video, to record and edit and post. I know you probably hear that from a lot of people you watch on YouTube, but then when you actually do it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is, yeah, it definitely can be a full-time job. So for the readers out there that I see posting like weekly individual zodiac readings and things like that, or daily, whew, they're definitely doing that full time. So, but I'm always open to kind of requests. So if you have certain videos you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. All right, let's tap into February here. We got big month. In the fact that we have 3 major planets stationing direct. So we have Uranus that just stationed direct on the 30th of January, and Uranus has been in retrograde since September. Let me see, I'm gonna actually pull up Jupiter, because Jupiter is stationing direct on February 3rd. Okay, Jupiter's been in retrograde for the last 4 months, so similar. And then we have Mars that's stationing direct February 23rd. So those 3 retrogrades have really been impactful as far as slowing things down, feeling like we can't move forward, not feeling motivated, confusion around what we need to do, confusion around decisions we're making. But you've probably already started feeling it, but the fog is starting to lift. And all of a sudden you're getting a lot of people are like having blaring clarity about, this is what I need to do. And maybe you've been holding off for a long time because you haven't been ready or unsure. But that's definitely coming this right. I've already seen it happening with people. Like, it's so crazy, the timing. Like, I've had people tell me, like, literally this week. So we had Uranus going direct on the 30th, and people this week are like, nope, I'm finally made a decision. I'm finally doing this. And it's a major breakthrough for them. And I've been shocked at, like, these are people who've literally been maybe you didn't think would ever make this change. So again, these are crazy things going on. And obviously it's the same for you Capricorns. So see how that happens for you. Also, like, projects, you know, they may not seem big, but maybe there's some projects that you've been sitting on or wanting to do forever. And you may see yourself finally, you know, taking action, or actually, you know, laying out the plans for them, or actually taking steps. Opportunities are opening up. So, I mean, this is going to be a major expansive month for everyone. Work, love, relationships, like in every area of our life. Even like as small as like travel plans. So if there's like been a trip that you've been wanting to do, or you've been talking about doing, you actually finally may book it. So let's jump in here. All right, so oracle cards, we'll get a look at the trend, kind of foundational energies for the month. Look at that. Transformation. Can't get any bigger than that. That's change. That is some radical change. This can be some radical change in your life. This can be inner transformation. So some real inner shifts that are happening for you. Action, there we go. What did I say? It's the transformation that's now giving you the kind of that boost, or you could call it a boost. It could give you that inspiration to actually finally take action on something. And then purification. So I feel like the very act of the action you take, that's now action based on the new energetic frequency within you, the new inner transformation, the new perspective. This new action is very cleansing and purifying for you. It's almost too, I feel, a relief. It's almost here like you've been waiting. Think of it as a metaphor of like you're waiting for rain for months. There's a drought. You know, you've prayed for rain. It just never comes. And then all of a sudden when that rain comes, it's such like this blessing, and you're grateful, and it's like, oh, like finally. And there's a relief there. Great. I got some, what am I trying to say? I'm kind of stumbling for words today, but basically I'm saying there's someone working on my house in the background, so it's, if you hear drilling and stuff, tune it out. All right, let's dive into the tarot. So underneath we have the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Hermit, and the Lovers, Justice, Four of Wands. So there's some rebalancing happening. There's something that's kind of harmonizing. This is looking like it's around a connection. So this could be a love connection, or just some connection in your life that's been, it could have just been imbalanced, and you felt a little like stuck in a sense, like you feel like you're out of control, like in this connection, like your hands are tied. This could be at work, a boss or coworker or something too, but with the Six of Pentacles, there's that aspect of there's an imbalance here, like maybe someone's getting more than you are, and this has been a problem for you, but you don't know, you can't change it. Like, again, this could be with the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, this could be tied to work or a situation at work. This could be you actively trying to work through this situation and get unstuck. Like kind of more in your mind about it, not taking action yet, but action is now here in February. I feel like you're finally actually taking some action in regards to getting yourself out of a situation that you beforehand felt your hands were tied, you didn't know how to get out of it, or you just weren't ready. But this person, so we have the King of Cups here. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this could just refer to, it could refer to a love relationship too, if that applies. But this, you know, this person has a lot of deep feelings, a lot of deep emotions. They could have a lot of deep feelings for you. And maybe they're just not as good about communication or how they, you know, again, the King of Cups can be, I mean, they have a lot of love, but the King of Cups can be on more of the like negative spectrum, not good at expressing how they feel or knowing how to communicate love. So they're a little more hermity about how they feel and what they're feeling. You know, they're more very introverted, and they're very deep. I do feel this person is very deep and they do have a lot of feelings. Maybe you don't think they do, because of how they, you know, react, or their outward action doesn't always align with that. But a part of you knows there's some real depth to them. If this is someone that you're not as close to, like again, someone at work, but there is some sort of decision that is being made, and I feel like it's more by you, that you're actively taking yourself and saying, you know what, taking accountability to be like, I don't have to be stuck in any situation. I can take the accountability to get myself out of this place, and you're ready for that. This could be something to do with a house, or like I said, a relationship. Because that Four of Wands can represent, you know, home and hearth, a relationship, a commitment, a marriage, or even an engagement. And maybe with the Justice card, for some of you could be looking for a deeper commitment in some aspect of, you know, how this applies to you, and it just hasn't, you know, again, this person hasn't committed more in regards to like the commitment you want. But I do feel like this person does have a lot of deep love for you. And it could just be that they're really more holding it within themselves, and maybe they're doing a lot of inner work right now, trying to figure out themselves. I feel like this isn't necessarily personal. I feel like it has something to do with them. But there is some sort of karmic piece to this situation. There's like this karmic thing why you're in this situation. Obviously, when there's that karmic aspect in this Eight of Wands, it's a situation that obviously doesn't feel great. There's challenges here. You don't feel like you're getting what you need out of this. And I think it's hitting a head here in February. And the transformation can also, you know, the Death card in the tarot is the card of transformation. So there could be something that has to finally, this situation ends, which I do think is a relief for you. So let's keep going and get more information. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, Three of Cups. So this could come through, there could be a message that happens that kind of triggers you to take action, but there's definitely, with the Page of Swords, you know, there's this King of Pentacles. So this could be another third-party person I'm kind of picking up on, but someone not tied to this person has some sort of tie to this, or has some sort of impact to this, or they play a part in why this, maybe they have more control of this. So that's why you felt, you know, or this could be between this King of Pentacles and King of Cups. So it could be involving two other people, and you feel like you're more of a third party that has, your hands are tied, like you have no control, but it's impacting you. But I do feel like there's some sort of message that you get about this situation that helps kind of free you from this, right? There's that, or maybe this King of Pentacles is finally taking action as well in addressing the situation. Okay? Because the Three of Cups can be kind of, again, referred to like a third party or a triangle going on. It doesn't always have to be a love triangle, but it can be more of like, there's a situation where there's three people that are involved, and it's creating certain dynamics that are potentially challenging or blocking you from getting what you need. So yeah, so this King of Pentacles is, someone is getting inspired to take action. It could also be that, you know, to me sometimes that Ace of Wands is like, it can be about the straw that broke the camel's back, but it can also be that fire that's finally lit. Something happens that triggers them to finally take action, and they're feeling passionate about the situation and finally addressing it or doing something. Yeah, it's almost like you finally hear about or get information that, you know, I'm kind of seeing this guy in the Two of Pentacles. He's kind of the same guy in the King of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like this is the same person. You may get a message from them saying that they've kind of been, it's like maybe they know, they're aware of the situation and they've been going back and forth about what to do or uncertain what to do about it. But now it's like potentially they're finally taking action. So this could be in regards to a work situation. Or, you know, again, there's something here where there's like more than two people involved in this. And someone's really taking the victim, kind of holding the victim card in this situation, like they're the victim here. Someone in this third party situation with you, and I see you as this Eight of Swords. Like you feel like you've been tied, but potentially this person could have messaged you and say, hey, my hands have been tied in regards to this. Like I haven't had the authority, the control to actually do something about this, but I feel like they actually do now. This is an interesting one. This seems pretty specific. There's the Tower. Yep. The Tower. I feel like the Tower is what lights the fire. So something happens here. Some major breakthrough, something unexpected that kind of blows the lid off on this. Excuse me. This is that Uranus going direct energy. Also, God, I wish I can't remember this. I recommend watching, whenever you watch this, go back and watch the weekly video for the first week of February, because I do explain some of the astrology going on, and I'm trying to remember what it was, but Uranus is, I think it's Uranus. There's something with Mercury happening and Uranus coming together. But what this is, how this is playing out for people is there's like unexpected breakthroughs in communication. So there's like unexpected messages, unexpected conversations, or things that you finally hear that kind of like, whoa, like you're being informed of something. So I feel like this is kind of tied to that energy. Look at that. And then we have the Death card here. So it's almost like you get, you finally get the message, or there's a conversation that something's over, something's ended. Maybe someone got fired. there's definitely some sort of, with the Tower and Death, I mean, this is like something ends like out of the blue. So if this is a relationship, this could be unexpected. Maybe it's something you've been aware of, but you haven't formally addressed here. But there's a karmic piece to this that it's just like almost divine timing, especially in February. Like anything that's lingering that isn't working for us is literally just getting blown up. One more here, the Five of Swords. Yeah. This reminds me of somebody, again, who they always feel like the victim, but in reality, they're the ones who tend to be the manipulator in a situation. And they feel like they got the short end of the stick here, or they don't take accountability. But this could also be someone that likes to take control, or they're attracted to people who are weaker because they know they can manipulate them. But whatever dynamic, toxic dynamic this is, like this person's like finally like it's ending for them, like they don't have the ability anymore to control a situation. Let's actually I'm gonna pull another deck here. I'm just gonna get one for the Tower and the Death card. Yeah, look at that. This is a total ending of something. The World, the Death, Tower. Oh my gosh, this is complete. I mean, this is very clear in some aspects. Something very suddenly ends. Okay, and this is just because it's like, sometimes too, when life plays out like this, it's because potentially, like for you, if you've just not been addressing a certain situation and you just you're in denial, and the universe keeps trying to give you signs, and I mean, the universe is literally like, has spotlights, like, dude, stop, like, this isn't the right thing for you, but you just don't want to hear it. And that's when the universe steps in and says, okay, if you're not gonna like do it on your own, we're gonna end it for you, because it's just not your highest good anymore. Like it's really just, this has to be done, right? From a divine kind of destiny perspective. Like there's a new chapter here. There's nothing, you've learned the lesson, or people have learned, you've experienced enough challenge. Like it's time to like, which is good, right? It should really be good. But a lot of times we tend to then be like, oh, poor me. But it's like, you had the power in this whole time because you knew. It's like you had a level of awareness here. You just didn't want to actually have to be the one to take the action or be the first one to do something. It's almost like you don't want to take that account. You don't want to be the one that everyone looks at like, oh, look at what she blew up or what she did. But in reality, that's the strongest person, okay? Let's talk to this King of Pentacles here. Let's get a little bit more of this King. The Tower again. Yeah, this person blows it up. The Magician. Yeah, this King of Pentacles is taking the lead here. And again, that is Earth energy, Pentacles. So this could be you. This could be you finally taking the reins to take control of your life and move in a new direction and manifest new things here. And you're kind of blowing up the old. But also, I kind of sense this could be someone else in your life. What's the King of Cups, Hermit about? The King of Wands. So interesting. Chariot. It's almost like this energy of the King of Pentacles is more focused on money and profit and just like the external world and how they appear, where like this King of Cups and the King of Wands cares more about people and like harmony and like doing what's right, and has true leadership skills, where this King of Pentacles wants to be seen as a leader, but how they do things is more selfish. Again, it's like, again, all they care about is potentially either the image or the money. So if this is a work situation, that would probably resonate for you. And what's the Four of Wands in regards to? Two of Swords, Five of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of competition here tied to, there's some competition, or there's a lot of hands in the pot, like in regards to how they see or what they want. And it's like, it's kind of preventing anything from moving forward. Okay, so if this is at work, or if this is a house situation, or like at home, even if this is a relationship, like a deepening of commitment, again, it hasn't moved forward. And if you're wondering why, it's because there's a lot of other factors here that could be in the ear of the other person. Maybe other people's beliefs or what they want. This could be inner conflict as well that's really blocking this person from committing further. Again, I don't think you should take it personal. I think it's their own inner battle going on, and their own situation, that they have their own inner demons or trauma that's impacting this. So again, I wouldn't take it personal, but it's also something to think about. Because if this is something you want in your life, but they're never going to be able to really meet you, this could be something that has to end too, unfortunately. But I would just, again, awareness educates us on how to move forward in a more potentially cautious way, but also in an educated way where we can be more objective, and understand why things are playing out the way they do, and not just being shocked, right? So this really is a complex one, because this really, it's a very specific situation, but you can apply this for all of you, right? This is for all Capricorns. It could be around a relationship. It could be around a work situation, like a project potentially tied to, maybe you're working on a project at your house. But so just take it as it applies, right? But I'll leave this out. We're going to wrap it up here, Capricorns. But, I think ultimately where you feel like you don't have power, or you're not sure how to move forward, I do feel like things are going to unfold now in February for you to kind of move you through this, instead of just feeling stuck and not sure how to move forward. So there's definitely action that's going to happen that's going to move the momentum with the Chariot. Okay? All right, Capricorns. Happy Valentine's Day to you all. You have a good February, and I will see you in the next reading.